Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's topic is going to be about the low-hanging fruit. When we're running a business, it's very easy to get trapped into this thought process that we must forever be doing extravagant and more complex things to grow the business. And while sometimes that's true, it's not always the case, especially in the earlier days of trying to develop a business. What often people miss is what's called the low-hanging fruit. What's a low-hanging fruit? A low-hanging fruit is things that are right in front of you, that are easy to implement or execute, that are going to get you pretty good results, or at least build momentum towards your ultimate results. But the thing is, people often tend to miss these low-hanging fruits. They don't actually take time to really think about what these low-hanging fruits are, because they're very easy and they cost very little or nothing to do, to implement, to execute. But we are forever looking for the next $1,000 to spend on a marketing budget or on getting a particular specialist to come into the business and do this or do that or whatever. I'll give you an example. For those of you out there who run a gym, obviously within a gym business, there are direct debits. People pay their membership on a weekly basis or fortnightly basis or monthly basis or whatever it is that you've set up for yourself. Now, one of the first rules of business is that there must be cash flow. Cash is king. If there is no cash flow coming into your business is dead. You don't have a business. It's as simple as that. Because with no cash, you can't make any differences. You can't help your clients. You can't upgrade equipment. You can't keep the place clean. You can't do anything. You are tied. What happens is, when it comes time for people to increase cash flow, a lot of owners think, how can I launch the next ad campaign that will get me 10 leads a week, whatever, right? However, they fail to stop for a second and look in front of them and see that their default rate is very high, right? So every week there are continuously the same people who are defaulting on their memberships, but they're still being provided a service. And that's not being sorted out. That is a low-hanging fruit. For you to reach out to that member or those members and sort those defaults out, sort those outstanding payments out. Sometimes it's not uncommon for gyms, small gyms. Big gyms, that's a different, even bigger sort of figure. But for smaller gyms, micro gyms, CrossFit facilities, strength and conditioning facilities, powerlifting gyms and so on, it is not uncommon for you to look over a course of a week and see that there are multiple hundreds of dollars of outstanding payments to be collected. And these members aren't trying to do it on purpose. They've just made a mistake. They haven't left enough money in their account or whatever it may be. That's usually the case. Things of that nature are the low-hanging fruits that are right in front of your eyes and you continue to miss. And instead of doing those things, you are going in and trying to find the next complex solution to your relatively simple problems, right? Other low-hanging fruits, for example, instead of trying to go out of your way to try and create advertising campaigns and stuff like that. By the way, nothing against advertising campaigns. Actually, they are the best way to do things if you're looking to scale things like lead generation, the fastest way. But aside from that, if you're actually looking to look at multiple ways of developing leads and creating lead generation, for example, one low-hanging fruit way will be to reach out to ex-members, right? These types of things are all around you, but you continue to miss them. And it's normal. It's because firstly, as business owners, we have this tendency to want to be problem solvers, right? We want to create extravagant things, bigger things, and sort of move forward and do bigger things. And so the mind is naturally sort of switched on towards trying to find more extravagant solutions to problems. But it's actually much easier, much simpler to have a look at what's in front of you and what things you can reach out to right now to solve your problem. Another one is apparel sales, right? You could be looking to raise some cash really quickly, and obviously getting members can be a slower process, especially during some times of the year, but some low-hanging fruits are being able to get apparel out to your members and being able to raise some cash flow that way. Having a look around and finding some of the low-hanging fruits can be really valuable in getting better solutions to your problems with a little bit less headache, a little bit less hassle, and a little bit less resources being sort of dedicated where they don't need to be dedicated.